Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. This is the Pain from Pune. That's our Scrambler. Today we're going to work on the radiator grill additional protection and cooling in a way. So bike is a bit dirty. It's a rainy season out here still, so please don't comment about that. But I managed to clean the radiator a bit with the new gun that I've got. You can check the gun video. Battery operated power wash gun. You can check the video on my channel. So what we're going to do is this basically is a kind of plasticky feel or a very fragile feel this particular grill has, which is OEM from Triumph, which comes factory fitted. So what I'm going to do is either remove this one or add another one over here on top as a second layer with additional fins is what you can say, because if you look at this particular radiator, it is hid completely behind the front tire and suspension forks and all. So obviously it doesn't block that much air, but I am assuming that it blocks to some extent. So for that reason I'm going to add additional fins over here, which I'll show you in some time. And with the help of that, it should be able to cool the bike a little more better, not drastically better, but I guess little better, because what I've observed in city riding and all is, even if I enter on a straight, unless I enter a straight highway, the bike doesn't cool faster compared to my Dominar. Okay, both are kind of similar engines. I wouldn't say same engines, but similar capacity engines, similar power trains and all. But the Dominar and NS and KTM and all, if you see, their radiators are vertically up here, where there's proper air being pushed from here, and the radiator cools out the coolant pretty faster, which helps the cool the engine a bit more faster. Now in our case, it is all hidden over here, plus in rains it is another mess. All this splash from here gets accumulated here. Once this dries out, that adds to the heating issues of the bike. Okay, so probably with this additional air push, it's going to cool a little more faster, if not drastically. It may not look good, but I'm fine with that. So let's start with the installation. I'll show you the kit. So this is the grill that I purchased online from Amazon. I think it was for 1000 rupees and belongs to Road Rash company or something. If you just want to replace it with this one also, I'll leave the video description, the link in the video description. Of course, this has got smaller holes or bigger blockers, or it'll stop the air a little more compared to the stock grill. But I'm sure this vents that I've planned or air dams that I've planned will help things out. So this is for this side. Okay, I had to make these holes a bit bigger to accommodate these plates. These are my I had an Ertiga earlier, so these are the Ertiga's rear door sill plates. At the bottom edge of the door you get plates. I don't have it in the Seltos, but this plastic one for Ertiga I had installed metal ones on the front and rear to avoid color damage. So at the rear it already had something, so from that this plastic is left out. This plate is left out. I didn't have to change the angle also because everything matches. So I'm just going to bolt these on now first to the grill, and then we'll install it on the bike. Our grill is now ready for installation. Don't go on the imbalance in color or badly painted parts, because this, if it works properly, I'll probably weld them out here. Okay, if this don't flap or create any vibrations at high speeds, I will probably take some other metal part and get them welded on this particular grill directly to avoid all this bolts. This don't look good. And I face this on this side because at the back side this is going to be touching the radiator, and I didn't want the bolts which are protruding like this to drill out any holes on the radiator itself directly. Okay, so and plus all this, you know, is adding to some weight. So if it works properly, I'll have something else built out. So let's put it on the bike. Let's unbolt the stock grill and see how I can fit it with the stock grill or without the stock grill. So I've taken the stock grill out. So when I was installing it directly over here like this, okay, it was rattling a bit, you know, left and right. So what I've done is I've now given it a bit of curve. The center is a little up and the edges are down on both the ends, top end also and bottom end. So it is a bit like this, it is curved. So now what will happen is when I place it over here, it will sit face to face on the two radiator edges at the top, and at the bottom it will sit face to face, and center we can bolt on. So let's install this now. And I added bigger washers to the stock bolt so that it can hold it here properly and vibrate or wobble less. Now there is no gap between the radiator and the grill, and it is fitting perfectly. No movement. Of course there is, if I hit it like this, there is vibration. I hope that doesn't come while riding. If at all it comes, I'll have to insert a rubber strip somewhere here so that it fits, you know, sits face to face and doesn't wobble, vibrate, rattle, any kind of stuff. The issue is we got only one mounting point at both the center. If they were at the edge, you know, they would have fitted perfectly. So guys, I've been using this new radiator guard that I've modified and installed with air dams, like for more than 250-300 kilometers. I did a Lonavala up and down also. Rest I've used all in city, went through potholes and whatnot. This did not rattle as of now. Okay, no major issues kind of. And I would say cooling has improved to some extent, wherein usually if the the fan, if it is to start in like 1 kilometer of traffic, now it starts after 1.5-2 kilometers of traffic riding to fill. So these air dams surely have helped, if not majorly, but to some extent they have helped. I can see that they're not in the straight eye contact, they're little still inside, but it has helped. Maybe if someone else is modifying, you can make these flaps a little behind and take it a little outside so that they're easily visible from the front and can take the air dams, take the air intakes properly. So I leave the road rash link in the video description. If you want to purchase, I got it from Amazon. If you just want to change the radiator guard, want a better one, that's it. But otherwise, I think this mod has been good. I've added a Aoki screen. It came from a friend because he had got it from the company for installation. So video will come out soon on that. I've added additional mud splash protection here and at the back. Another video will come out on that too. And brakes is still work in progress. I've totally done like around 900 kilometers, 950 or something odd kilometers, like 450 kilometers after the brake pads were changed, 350 kilometers after the brake pads changed. So there is still life in the current brake pads, but I've yet to go to Sushant and get it completely checked. So that video will come out soon too. With that said, I'll end the vlog here. Thanks for watching. See you in a new one very soon. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions.
I didn't want to see you when you came home, 'cause you always try to hurt me, and that's so low.